Hello and welcome back to Citizen Speak. So I want to talk about this really neat story. Battle Creek, Michigan. The police officers and the city have created this program for prostitution. That came out wrong. They created a program to help prostitutes. They recently just did a sting on 6 prostitutes, and they gave the prostitutes a choice. They said either you can go into this program that we've created for you, or you can get prosecuted like normal. Well, this program, what it is they take the prostitute and they take them to a destination, and they give them work training, or they give them substance abuse, and they give them some medical overview, make sure that they are healthy or they don't have a lot of diseases, or if they do, they can treat them, and they set them up to be successful in life instead of having to resort to prostitution. Really amazing. The one iffy part about this story is that the officers are taking these women to a church, and that's where the program is set up at. Well, it kind of seems like that would maybe cross the line between separation of church and state. But I took it upon myself to investigate a little bit more. So I asked the reporter who wrote the story for the Battle Creek Inquirer. And what it is that was the church that they had taken them to was the only building that was available to them at that time. So the reporter said that there's absolutely no connection with the church at all. And when they bring the girls there, they actually bring them to the back of the church, and they go into where the Sunday classes are taught. And it's not inside of the main hall of the church at all. There's no priests that are talking to them. It's strictly just a program. And law enforcement in Battle Creek is actually hoping that another building will open up in the future to avoid any negative connotations that would go along with this. So knowing that, it's an extremely awesome program. And I'm glad that this is out there, because there's far too many women and men. There's men out there who end up going into prostitution, but there's far too many people who fall into this revolving door of prostitution. You know, they don't have anywhere else to turn. They don't have anything else to make money, so they resort to the oldest profession on the planet, and they end up getting nabbed eventually, and then they get prosecuted. And then after they get prosecuted, if they're trying to get out, they end up going to a job interview, and they have to list what their record history was, and they see prostitution. A lot of employers just won't hire them. So then they go, okay, well, I'm not worth anything else, so I might as well go back into prostitution. And it's just a revolving door. And in this process, a lot of prostitutes end up getting hooked on drugs. And that's a whole nother cycle and story right there. So Battle Creek, really great job on this program. I don't know how many other cities have a program like this, but I'm really excited that Battle Creek, Michigan, a place that's really close to my heart, has something really great like this. Let me know what you think in the comments, or find me on Twitter at CitSpeak. That's CITZ Speak. And make sure that you like and share this podcast if you like it. Thank you so much for listening. I'm your host, Garrett Martin, and you guys have a great rest of the day.